Yo, what's up, guys? It's Noah from Noah's Blocky World. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Deluxe Class Age of the Primes Transformers Prime Smokescreen. Now, if you're anything like me, then you either grew up watching Transformers Prime, or you've seen Transformers Prime. So, the show was fantastic, but the toys at the time were a bit hit or miss. And one of those toys that weren't great was the original Beast Hunters deluxe Smokescreen. You had the doors hanging off the arms. You had its transformation was clunky. It wasn't great, even for a toy from that era. It wasn't great, but Hasbro has finally given us a new one here in 2026, and so today I'm gonna be taking a look at him. And before we get into anything, I just want to say this is my first video, so I apologize for the camera work, the lighting, the audio. And leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss out on the next video. So, getting into him here, my grimy hands or whatever in frame, but he's actually a pretty good figure. He is a deluxe class, so he does have some flaws, and I will talk about those. So, the major flaw that he has is there are these little tabs on the inside of his knee armor that go into these little slots on the thighs. You may ask, why are those tabs there? The tabs are there just to keep him standing straight in robot mode. They cause a bit of an issue. You see this panel right here? This panel right here is supposed to be like flush like that with this back calf panel. It doesn't. See, they're fine here, but if I raise the thing any higher, when the tabs go into the slots, they pull these panels out of place. And they're there for no reason but to keep him standing straight in robot mode. And it's not like they're used to lock the legs together, like by tapping into the air escape hole. No, it serves no purpose besides keeping him standing straight in robot mode. They're there for no other reason. So, the other less major issue that he has would be these little lips here and here on these panels of the arms that fold down for vehicle mode. That fold, well, they fold in, but they also fold out to let the chest unlock for vehicle mode. But it's on this side that I have issue with it. Not that that I have issue with the lips not staying over the chest. It's not like the backpack's not all the way up, but now he won't stand. There we go. Kind of have to like rock his ankles and get him in like an A stance before he stands, so does that too. When I take the arm out here and I go to put it down, that pulls the lip off. See how far up this side and how it's just flush with the outside of this? Well, that means that it's unlocked, and that means the chest can like move on this side. And if it moves on this side, then it can just untab on the other side and cause it to flop. So those are his issues, and I will talk about the fact that when he came out, the stock images have the chest lifted up like over his face. Well, not to worry, it's just Hasbro not knowing how to pose or, you know, fix their figures up to accurately represent how they are supposed to look. They don't know how to make them look like they're supposed to, or make them look how they look in person in their stock photos. Like, we all know the Astro Train dilemma, the 86 Astro Train thing where his chest panels were folded up. We all know that. But next we're going to get into his articulation. And he is a pretty poseable deluxe. So his head is on a ball joint. It cannot tilt side to side. He can look up very far. His head can move at 360. And if we get these doors out of the way, the shoulders can go a full 360 and pop the lip out. Watch out for that too. And then he does have they can kick out. And he does have a bicep swivel. And he does have double jointed elbows for transformation. But he doesn't have any wrists due to how they fold in for transformation and for weapon integration. If you make him T-pose real quickly, his waist is completely unhindered. His hips can go forward that far. They can go back that far. They can go out to the side that far. You have a thigh swivel. And if you unlock these tabs, I hit my backdrop. And if you unlock the knee tabs, the useless knee tabs, you do get a pretty deep bend at the knee. And then you get ankle pivot, amazing ankle pivot, and toe pivot. So he is a pretty articulated deluxe. Oh yeah, and his hip skirt can do that. I guess that's mainly for assembly purposes, so they can put the legs in there. But it can also be used to our advantage as toy collectors to fix loose joints. And this is not sponsored. This is something that you can get to put in the little, like you just drop a drop in there and like work it and then let it sit for 2 hours and it should tighten that up. It's just the water-based polyurethane, the semi-gloss. The Bear is the one that I got. And you can get these at Home Depot for like $12. So that hips got access to the mushroom joints for the hips, because my hips are already loose at that joint, so I'm probably gonna have to use some of that stuff on this bad boy. Actually, he was a good boy because he saved Optimus' life in the show. Spoilers. Spoilers. I can't talk. English, dude, English. Now we are going to do his accessories. Scooch him back. He does come with his guns from the show. Don't know how well I can show that off, but oh, I hit my camera. They are painted in a nice silver, and you do get 2 of them. They are 5mm compatible. I actually don't know if they're blast effect compatible. I don't think they are, but I don't have any blast effects currently, like where I'm at filming. I don't have blast effects, at least not modern ones, or at least not ones that aren't blocky ones. But yeah, I don't have any blast effects. Well, hold on. I think I have a blast effect. No, never mind. I was thinking about the blast effects that come with 86 Optimus, but they're like, they have like the hole that the piece would go into. But yeah, so to integrate them into the figure, all you want to do is just fold the wrist in, as I showed off earlier, and there's this 5mm port there, and you just plug them on. You can just pose him up real quick, get him in all kinds of different shooting poses. With the toe pivots, you can get him into all kinds of cool poses. There's kind of one that I tried. But it's pretty cool. But the other cool thing that they added was the phase shifter. They sculpted the phase shifter into his right forearm guard. thing, sculpting, whatever it's called. But getting the wrists flipped out here. I didn't cut my fingernails off just so I could get stuff open on Transformers. If I can get him to stand again. Scoot myself closer to the camera so the audience can hear me. I'm going to do size comparisons. Scoot the camera back so we can fit them. So the first size comparison we are going to do is with Quintus Prime. So he's like, Quintus is like a head taller than, like a half a head taller than Smokescreen. So there's a deluxe size comparison, and then we have a Voyager size comparison with Farak here, whose Smokescreen comes to about his chest piece right here, where this gray piece starts. Now we have the biggest size comparison. I don't know if you will fit in frame. It is one of the biggest leaders for Age of the Primes, and that would be Megatronus Prime, and he will not fit in frame. There we go. Smokescreen's like to his chest armor right here, like a little bit past where this piece starts. So he's very big. He's like 86 Dinobot level of size. Granted, he's only up to like Armada Unicron's, like where his thigh starts. So yeah. So we are going to make sure he can stand. Actually straighten him up. I'm just going to put him against the thing because he won't stand up when I put him straight. Scooch the camera in. I'm trying to save my battery by not zooming in and out. So I do have a tape measure. I have a tape measure now. And I can just kinda get it here. He's about he's about 5.5 inches. So he's about 5.5 inches. So not the tallest deluxe, but not the smallest. Now I'm going to scoot him away from the background so I can do something funny. I didn't show this off earlier because I wanted to do something funny. Here's the box. There's the box. Now we're going to look at the box. Got some nice artwork here of the robot mode. Scoot the camera back. The vehicle mode. Transformers, Age of Prime, Smokescreen, Age of Prime's artwork. Artwork of him. Artwork, the product shots of him. Vehicle mode, spoilers. That's basically it. The copyright. You can't read that because my camera's quality is not the best, to say the least. Well, it's not the best. So, yeah. But his knee pad thing came part of it. Transformation time. Yeah. Next we're going to do the transformation. To start, we're going to take the arm, fold it out, fold the wrist in, fold first at this bottom joint, then at this top joint. If you do that the other way, it won't work in card mode. If you fold this first and then fold this, see how that's not sticking out? That needs to stick out like that. Next, take the arms, fold it down, fold this up, fold the head back, fold this chest panel up, and we'll rotate the head in. Next, fold the arms like this, and then fold them in, and they will tab together. If they will tab together, they will tab together. Hear that? They will tab together, and then the chest piece will tab into both parts. Now we're going to move down to the legs, and you want to take the shin and open it on both sides. Get this leg out of the way so I can show you something. Show you how this leg compresses. So there's one joint here and one joint here. You fold at the top joint first, then at the bottom joint, which will soft click out of place, and then you want to fold and compress that up like that, and then this will still flop unless you push on this piece like this. I'm going to be very quiet so you can hear this. That will soft click into place. If you don't do that, nothing will line up. Next, you're going to fold this piece like that, and then fold the shin back up. Next, you're going to tab this piece into the spoiler heel piece like that, and then the foot is going to rest in that slot right there, so you're going to fold that up and do the same other side. Press leg like so, and then fold that up, fold that in, and fold the foot down. Next, inside here there is a tab on this side, slot, and a slot on this side, and that will, oh yeah, and there's a tab right here. Will go into the other side of the shin, and you want to just take that, give it a nice squeeze, and it will click in, and this spoiler back here will go together. Fold the doors out to get them out of the way. Rotate the waist to make sure it's straight, and then if the hips are like angled like this, you see how the back end's angled, you want to fold that to where that's mostly straight. Now there's these tabs on this piece that will go in here and clip, and you'll just want to fold this back piece back and then click it click it under this white piece back here. Next, this is what I recommend doing. This helps to get this front piece in, or this hood piece in, which is taking this piece, folding it, or rotating it out like that, because on the shoulder hinge. So you do that, and then you bring this whole section down, and kind of like you'll bring it on this hinge, and then you'll bring it, I hit my camera, bring this front part straight and push it down, give it a good squeeze, and then fold those little pieces back up. They will kind of slide this piece down and into its proper position. Now what you'll want to do is, as you can see, there is a slot right there and a tab right there, and there is matching a slot for this tab and a tab for this slot. You just want to line that up, peg the window in, or peg the bottom in first, hold it, and then peg the window in, and it will peg in nicely, and it will create the side of the vehicle. Do the same thing, other side, like that. Lower the camera by a lot. By like a lot. And then there is, I almost said Mirage. There is Smokescreen. After I almost said Mirage, I almost said Jazz. She's red, white, blue. They honestly could probably make a RID Jazz out of this. But, yeah. Got the screening double 38. Don't know how well you can see that, but there's part of the 8. There's like part of the 3 in here. Kind of made it like that. But next we're going to talk about the list of the car, because I bought my lot, because I have a tape measure, so I just want to see how long his car mode is. And we're going to pull from the back to the front. Let's see. He's about 5 1/8 inches long in car mode. So he's a little bit smaller in car mode than he is in robot mode. So there he is standing up. Kind of see with the background. I'm gonna put him next to Ferrac. Lift the camera up. It's up to about Ferrac's elbow. So, yeah. Pretty nice McLaren looking car mode. Oh yeah, and he can do the McLaren doors. He can do the McLaren doors. And like his car door, like, you know, because in the show, they would, you know, let the humans rot inside them, so. Oh yeah, he's kind of like wobbly. Like, well, he was. Never mind. I guess that issue went away. So, next we're going to talk about weapon storage. And there's these little slots right here that you can see. And there's these little, the same ports we use to plug the guns into the fists. And you'll want to do it from the bottom. Oh, wrong way. Want to do it from the bottom. So, this piece just slides in here. And this piece slides in here, and they create like giant exhausts. So he can go fast. But, move the camera back. For having, for not having pinned-on wheels, he rolls pretty good. So, yeah. Well, that is Transformers, Deluxe Class, Age of the Primes, Transformers Prime, Smokescreen. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment on whether or not I should continue making videos or not. But before I go, I just want to mention that I will be posting every Tuesday. So stay tuned for those. Peace out.